Alright, welcome back. So, today I'm going to throw in the upper bulkhead into my X-Maxx and show you how this is broken compared to the XRT. And we're going to see if we can do this a little different so that we don't have to pull apart and split the front of this chassis. I don't know if this one's going to be possible. I know the XRT would be possible, but this one has this upper support brace, and this upper support brace that ties into all this, I'm definitely going to have to remove it, and that's what makes it a little harder to work on the X-Maxx versus the XRT. The XRT doesn't have this support brace, and the mounts don't go into it there. So I'm going to see, and like I was talking about, these flip out. You snap them outward and flip out, where the XRTs pop in and up. So there's no way for on the XRT for the battery to flip out, which I like a lot. This is still a good design, but on side impacts, these pop out. They don't have the clip holders in it, where the other ones, they pop inward. So on your side landings and your side crashes, the batteries aren't popping up even if you don't have the clips in there. So I like the little changes that that's being made to the XRT. Oh, ESC motor wires are over. That's what I mean about this upper brace. This piece really makes it difficult to work on stuff. That was a whole bunch of screws, but now I think I can just split the shock towers. So that's going to come off of there. We're going to take the shocks off. "90-degree pick" to get the shocks out of here. 2 pins. And this is the Wide-Xmaxx. And all the plastic things fell out. These metal upper shock caps took these plastic spacers, which I don't like. So I forgot about that. Makes it a little difficult when putting that stuff together. I think so. These are the same length, and I will have to loosen this mount because the steering servo is on top. This one takes a different screw. And then I should be able to split the shock tower. So now I'm noticing my shock tower is broken. And that's what I mean. You can't even tell the X-Maxx is broken. This one's okay. To take off the pin. Now I do replace these because they do, like I said, they do break. This one's broken. In a weird spot. So, broken. And the piece is right here. Never even noticed that broken. And because it's metal right here, you don't really catch it. There's our upper hot racing upper support instead of plastic. And now I can get to the whole upper tower, which would be a lot easier because the steering isn't like this on the XRT. All this steering is down below. So get that piece out. And now it's a clear shot to the upper. And make sure there's no the diff cover. Gone forever. And I'm gonna have to take off the whole hot racing diff cover, or at least pull it back so that I can get this piece out. 2 more screws. And there we go. As you see, one side broken, one side's not. And no pieces in there. That matches up perfectly. Checking the bearings real quick. Making sure they're all good. And then I'm going to throw a little grease in this cover and on the diff. And we can slip this piece back in there. And now I'm going to have to call the parts store. I'm going to get this slid back in. Our steering. For the hobby shop, and see if they have this piece, because this piece is supposed to be like this. So let me look up this part and see if we can get one from the hobby shop. All right, so we are here. Today was race day. They set up a track out here. Still got X-Maxes. Team High-End Racing, little race truck. They are racing out front as well. This is where I buy all the stuff to balance wheels, all the MIP bits, all the scissors and shock holders and all the little tool kits that I use. They carry all that stuff here. The Arma display case, stocked fully with parts and upgraded parts. Chassis, motor mounts, limitless chassis. They have some Mojave chassis down there. All the nitro fuel. TNT fuels and Traxxas fuels. And they also have some VP Racing fuels.
Yeah, kind of. Which one is it again?
Crawler course.
And we have
All the work area. You can come fix your own RC here. People bring in their tables and stuff. And they are racing out here. This is every Sunday. The kids used to love doing this. All right, so we're gonna head back now. Another 45-minute ride home. But they do close off the parking lot here on the weekends so that they could set up the track here. So everybody just kind of parks in the street, parks around. It's a pretty cool setup. But we got the part we needed. And like I said, 10 bucks. It seems like everything that from Traxxas with these parts, it's just cheap compared to some of the other stuff. And I think that's where, you know, you're either going to spend it up front or you're going to spend it in parts. And I'd rather spend less on parts long term, because I don't get rid of my RC cars, than to save a couple, you know, $100, $200 buying the RC, but then spend $50 for a shock tower, you know what I mean? Or $30 for an Arma metal shock tower. But let's get on the road, get this thing fixed. You can always tell when the weather's getting cold, because RC Guy Garage showed his coolant being low, and now all of a sudden mine is low. So it's been going on and off. I've been trying to catch it with the camera, and yeah, no check engine light though, so I'm doing pretty good. We'll be back when I get home. So back from the hobby store, we got our part. Nice thing about Traxxas and the inexpensive parts, a lot of parts stores carry their stuff, so you can always get what you need most of the time. I'm not saying all of the time, but we got this broken part. Apparently I missed one of the screws there, that's why I couldn't separate the two halves. Wrong one. Now we can get this piece set on. This has got to go in between there. And then this is going to sit on here. These two side ones are the long screws. Long screws. And then our support plate of the differential. Much easier to take it out this way than to pull the whole thing back apart. Now I can put the upper pins back in and start reassembling. Huh, that's funny. Two of the motor mount screws are missing. right, now these pins suck because I have to put these washer deals in here. There we go. I don't like those little washers with the shock caps. They make it difficult. All right. Xmaxx is going to be brand used now. I think that's it. Everything seems to be on. So there we go. New bulkhead. And new shock tower because it snapped off right there. But there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next video.